one of the bouncers let my friend in, but then the other bouncer didn't let me in, and I said, oh, how come? And he said, because you're a stupid little Asian. So I didn't really like that he said that to me, and I went to go and just tell the manager to not to let me in at all, but more to be like, are you aware that your bouncers are saying this, because it's not really on? And I went to the manager for the support, and he just said, don't pull the race card. So I went away, and it made me feel really upset, really angry, and we were both just in shock, like completely in shock. Yeah, definitely. I think obviously there's so much going on with African British people, but I do think, for my own opinion, that there is not enough that's being spoken about regarding Asian people, because it does still go on. It is still out there all the time.
Yeah, what does hate crime mean to you?
For me, it's one of the most hurtful and damaging crimes reported to the police or to our partners. The crimes have a really detrimental impact on victims. And as the hate crime lead for Salford, it's my job to make sure that any victim of hate crime is given the best support and advice, and we look to prosecute people where possible.
What does the law recognise hate crime as?
So that's any crime which is based on the offender's demonstration of hostility, or is motivated by their hostility to someone's race, religion, disability, sexual orientation, or transgender identity.
What is the difference between hate speech and hate crime?
So hate speech or writing is something that expresses prejudice against a particular group based on their race, religion, disability, sexual orientation, or transgender identity. Any hate speech can be categorised as a crime. It just depends on the circumstances of how that is occurring.
How prevalent is hate crime in Greater Manchester?
Hate crime represents a relatively small amount of the crimes that are reported in Greater Manchester, but they can be the most impactful for the victims. It's for this reason that there is hate crime awareness weeks that publicise the issues, makes people aware of what are crimes and what people need to do about it. So the whole week is around creating awareness so that more people report it, and hopefully that will stop them occurring.
What are the legal consequences of being charged with hate crime by the police?
If anyone's charged with a hate crime, it means that there is an increase in consequences for the person that's charged. So, for example, there are increased penalties and sentences for every single hate crime, which is right.
What can be done if someone witnesses or finds themselves a victim of hate crime?
Please report it either directly to the police if urgent on 999, 101 if less so, or online via GMP's website. There are other ways of reporting, such as through the Salford Council website or locally in your hate crime recording centres.
Is there any way of anonymously reporting hate crime?
Yes, there is. You can do so via Crime Stoppers, which is a registered charity. Everyone who reports to Crime Stoppers, either on the phone or online, it is and maintains anonymity. But the phone number for Crime Stoppers is 0800 555 111.
What do you suggest that people can do to prevent hate crime from happening?
This is a really difficult question to answer. Sadly, I think there will always be people who commit hate crimes. The key for me is reporting it. Any victim of hate crime who reports it will be offered support and advice that is specific to them. Longer term, the best answer would be to prevent hate crime through intolerance of offending and education of those responsible. But that all starts with making the police aware, making partners aware, reporting it, and let us do something about it that can help you.